Hey, let's get them, bro. Yeah. If niggas want smoke, we can take it there. We can take it there. If niggas want beef, we can take it there. Yup, we can take it there. Y'all niggas want funk, we can take it there. Hold up, we gon' take it there. I'm still with whatever, let's take it there. For real, ain't no faking here. Dog, it's a bet we can settle up. Nigga feel like Goku off the level up. Still toting metal, my niggas don't meddle much. New Beretta, so I'm with whatever, bruh. Hey, rockin' new watch with the bezel, huh? Tell them fuck boys get they cheddar up. Now, bitch, we on fire, heat the kettle up. She wanna rock with the rebels, huh?
Tryna be dog, nigga, I know you a fraud. Split up your team when not even the odds. Yeah. Look up to me when you speaking to God. I double the fee cause I be on my job. You niggas want smoke, I'ma take it there. Don't know the ropes, I'ma hang your head. Come out your mouth, I'ma change your air. Then I run it back just to make it clear. From the flow up, homie, you mad cause you toe up. Flex on your bitch, then I'm taking her so what? Cold as a polar, turn your whole team to a soldier. Been told you niggas don't roll up. Off of my balls, I don't fuck with you like paws. You just a stall. Sheesh, all of you falls. We don't believe what you say, buddy don't talk. Like when I floss, too new. Homie, don't cross, see you through. I've been the boss, who's you? Nigga, you lost, blues clues. I just keep killing it every time. Dope and coke when we spitting these lines. My brother trap, go deeper than rap. If you want smoke, you watch your mind.
Watch out what me and bro about to do to niggas. Ain't no playing it cool with niggas. Stop all that capping like you with the shooters, nigga. We'll pull up like the Uber, nigga. Fresh out that water, my diamonds on Fiji. I bet your little bitch trying to scuba in it. So I get the step and you might find a foot in your ass.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair
We can
use.
take it there. If niggas want beef, we can take it there. Yup, we can take it there. Y'all niggas want funk, we can take it there. Hold up, we gon' take it there. I'm still with whatever, let's take it there. For real, ain't no faking here. Dog, it's a bet we can settle up. Nigga feel like Goku off the level up. Still toting metal, my niggas don't meddle much. New Beretta, so I'm with whatever, bruh. Hey, rockin' new watch with the bezel, huh? Tell them fuck boys get they cheddar up. Now, bitch, we on fire, heat the kettle up. She wanna rock with the rebels, huh?
Welcome to Blended Healing. The Betrayal. We're going to talk about that today. Betrayal. But you don't have to stay in that energy because you can bounce back from that. It may be hard because your emotions and everything get all caught up in it, you know. And we all heard that some relationships are for a season and others are for life. But when you have had a particular friend that has been like a sister or a brother to you since like way back, you know what I'm saying? It's impossible to think that that type of relationship was seasonal. Y'all grew up on the same block. Y'all went through the same school. You know, y'all were there for each other between all the heartaches, the heartbreaks, and different sharing secrets with one another. This person is this brother or sister knows that no matter what happens, they know that you got their back and vice versa. And that wouldn't change for the world. Even though y'all grew up and grew apart, you still remained close. And you still were able to maintain that friendship. All of a sudden, shit changed, right? And life started lifing. And The both of y'all were dealt different hands lately. Nothing that you have said, nothing that you can do seems to have reached them. And in the progress of trying to be of assistance, they basically just shut you down in every aspect. And you ain't even know why. And when something great comes along, right, you want to share it with your friend, but it's overshadowed because you don't know what went wrong. And you find yourself wanting to pick up the phone and call and try again, but your previous phone calls were not picked up. Your text messages were ignored. But you know what happens is that you really want to tell them how you feel. But you know that that'll only make matters worse. And now this so-called friendship has gradually turned to being a toxic relationship. Unfortunately, something traumatic does happen in life that shatters your heart. And you just know that no matter what that person, that one person that you have always been there for, would have helped you through the pain. But now you're plunged into further darkness when you realize that she ain't there or he ain't there and has no desire to be there either. Do you know what that pain feels like? Do you know what that pain feels like? To know that they have moved on without you and they ain't giving you the advice anymore. Nah, they done moved on to a whole new set of clique of people. And now all of a sudden you ain't strong and you question your strength because you felt as though they left you bleeding right there on the sidewalk. But here's the thing. You have to realize that life and times can change people. There are sisters, there are brothers that you have stood on the wall for, but now you must walk away. And in some cases, it could have been jealousy, envy, and no matter what it was, you still held the line and you supported them. How dare they cut you off? The moment that you could not provide something for them, people will learn you, baby. People will learn you. Because now you've seen the true nature of the relationship. And walking away when you value the friendship and loyalty is gut wrenching. And you find yourself questioning if this ending was this a frenemy relationship instead of a friendship. And in your quiet space, in your quiet space, you can't let your feelings or your past cloud your judgment when the truth is sitting right there in front of you. And it's necessary for you to move on for your own health and your own mental health so you can release the toxic situations, because sometimes God will make a way. Even if you're not in on that, God is pushing you away with the elbow and said, move over, because you ain't getting the message yet. Let me show you how they really are. Let me show you how they really feel. But you didn't want to hear that because you wanted to be a part of the support system because you truly loved them. Far too often, we ignore people for the ones that we have known for a long period of time. But I'm here to, beloved, that today is a day that you should set aside some time periodically for your own self-care. And in that time, start reevaluating the relationships in your life that are a part of your support system. Don't you ever be afraid to speak your truth in love to a person you feel is taking you on a toxic ride. Just simply needs to be some type of communication. And at other times, sometimes there needs to be a removal of said people from your circle. We ain't got a whole lot of words to say when it comes to the tears of your broken heart because you thought they were your friend. And though that hurt resolves the matter for the sake of your wellness, it may have been a wise decision as you sitting over there because the divine, your counsel, has put a elbow in your rib and said, move the hell aside. I get it. But you got to bounce back from that betrayal because you are a trustworthy person. And betrayal is just a concept that doesn't enter into your mind properly. You don't see people through the lens of the harm that they can do to you. You see them in the best that they are. And nothing can be more heartbreaking and damaging to the spirit than to put full trust in somebody or something and have that trust betrayed. You see, betrayal in its definition has been watered down to be on the same level as a lie or just something simple, a simple harm. But the truth is that betrayal is so deep. And in that word alone should be used very carefully because it's the kind of accusation that it implies. And when your heart and your trust has been betrayed, it's not only difficult to trust or believe in the people around you, the source of said harm, but it's difficult to believe in yourself. Betrayal is one of those traumas that can cause you to question every single thing that you know about yourself, especially your ability to have a good judgment, to use your discernment. You constantly find yourself looking to see where you missed the red flag and why didn't you see that harm coming, and what made you believe in that person or that thing in the first place. That cut runs so deep. And some men and some women tend to take that position that they will never love, trust, or believe in another human being ever again. Facts. You see, some of us don't realize we're also saying that we may never love, trust, or believe in ourselves again. Because betrayal is truly a harm that can shatter you into pieces in a manner by which you feel that you may never be whole again, because you gave so much power over to somebody else. And just as you know, you can still put one foot in front of the other, and the ground that is beneath your feet, you have to have the same certainty regarding your judgment and other people around you. We don't give ourselves grace. We don't give ourselves the proper room to make mistakes and heal from them, because we don't give ourselves the same grace and forgiveness that we give to other people. And bouncing back from betrayal can be extremely difficult. Some of us believe that it can't be done. We can bounce back from betrayal. It may take some time, but we have to find it within ourselves to believe in our center of judgment again. It can be done, but it's going to take a lot of work. And that work right there, is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to heal after having dealt with somebody who betrayed you. But you got to be willing to tell yourself the unfiltered truth. And that is real hard. That's difficult. That's monumental. Because in certain situations, the hardest person to take into account is ourselves. And what that other person has done to us and what they have taken from us. We have to work hard to get to a place where we can acknowledge that what was done to us was wrong and unjustifiable. One of the most difficult things to do is to look at the situation we find ourselves in and answer the question of, did we have a hand in welcoming in that betrayal and harm into our own personal space? Let's talk about it. Answer the question truthfully. Does not make that hurt any less or wrong. It does, however, allow you to see the areas that were missed or the mistakes that were made so that you can better protect yourself going forward. The Bible says, you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And that is the most accurate statement in every aspect of life. We have to be willing to tell the truth in order to be freed from the shackles of whatever situation we find ourselves facing. And sometimes we have to be willing to say, I should have run from him or her because they were toxic. We ain't see it. They ain't see it. What the person did was show us that in some cases, there's a level of unlovability. And we have to admit that we put ourselves in position to be vulnerable and unsafe in some spaces. We have to recognize those unsafe spaces so that we can avoid them going forward. Tread lightly. The truth and owning the truth in regard to our decisions and behaviors in a situation is vital to healing and overcoming betrayal. It's okay. You can look at yourself and say, something in me is broken because I have been betrayed, and something in me has died because I was betrayed. I don't know about you, but I have experienced betrayal, and it has shook me to my core. Not only do I feel as though something in me broke, but something in me died. And that was a hard statement to say out loud. I've lost so many people and so much over the last few years. But acknowledging that something in me has died allows me to grieve the loss of those things that were broken inside of me, those parts of me that no longer exist because it was unfixable. That sounds negative, but it's the truth. You see, what we don't embrace is the dark side of ourselves. And understand that as long as we are still breathing and moving on this earth, if something in us dies, something new can be born. Something stronger, something more powerful, more at peace, and more centered can be born on the inside of us. And that truth is something that we all should hold on to as we watch the newness birth itself in our lives. If something in you has died, grieve it, bury it, and embrace that it's time to move forward. Allow something new, something stronger, something more powerful to be born in your life in the aftermath of have been betrayed. Betrayal changes us. And once it happens to you, you'll never be the same again. But it doesn't have to linger and it doesn't have to defeat you. Betrayal doesn't have to put your heart in a grave. You can bounce back. You can have that new beginning. There is an opportunity available to you every day that you get up. Every day we draw breath. Every day we live. And to get to that place and that space, we have to go through the challenge of telling the truth. Not only to other people, but more importantly to ourselves. And if we find that we have enabled those who would do us deep harm, we have to acknowledge that. So we don't let it do it. So we won't allow it to happen again. We got to own our truth, all of it. And not just the truth that vindicates us or gives us comfort. It's important to know that in being betrayed, something in you very well has broke. And that's the end. It's okay because something new can begin at that moment. You could be a stronger, more confident, and more powerful you in this new 3D world, in this new horizon, in not being low vibration. And you have to allow that moment to happen. This is a process, baby. This ain't a McDonald's Burger King moment. Or Wendy, let me get a double. It may take a month, it may take years. The rate of the progress depends on the person, but know that it can be done. You can bounce back from being betrayed and be a stronger you. And you'll be a better person for it. Just remember you deserve the new dawn and the new day. And you allow yourself to receive it and then bask in that truth. I'm done. Thank you for stopping by Blended Healing. I shall see you all very, very soon. Deep bow. And have a great day on purpose, in spite of. Peace.
I step up in the spot, big Dre on the scene. Tuxedo on like I'm Cherokee. $1 million man, I put you in the $1 million dream. I know some stones that'll put them sticks to your teeth. I know some folks that'll put some hands to your knees. The squad full of legends like the 92 Dream Team. My nigga, that's bad for your well-being. My third eye gets the supreme season. So when I got you in the scope, I'ma send you to a supreme meeting with the creator. That's what happens to a fucking hater who wanna spar with a gladiator. The Yaku Slayers, you know my style greater. In my city, rockin' fashion geek. You little niggas not even half of me. Your shit is trash to God, nigga.